I've always liked watching movies. Something about them captured my imagination and made me feel like anything was possible. So much so that I used to collect my theater tickets in a white drawer. But then I grew up. I went off to college, and the influences of
The Streaming Wars,
Kevin Costner, and the Yellowstone series in my hometown caused my local theater, the Feralplex, to shut down its public theaters and convert to a studio. But, like a movie, this is still just the rising action. My family recently moved, and in the process of getting rid of some old items, I found my long-lost theater tickets. And when I found those movie tickets, I had two choices. One, throw them out. Or two, build something better with them. And I'm pretty sure you know which one I chose. So I began laying out the tickets in a rectangular format, just trying to get some inspiration to see what I could build with them. Once I had the tickets laid out, an idea struck me. What if I created some sort of picture or like a portrait that created some sort of shape or design and was able to frame it into some sort of legacy object that recounted the 11 years of tickets I had stored in those little pieces of paper? And so, impulsively, that's what I did. But I didn't have a frame. So, wow, that was quick. What's the budget of this video again? Well, we already blew past it.
Walk like an Egyptian. The blonde waitresses take their trays, spin around and they cross the floor. They've got the moves. You drop your drink, then they bring you more. All the school kids so
You know what? This might actually work.
Well, here's the frame opened. Thank you, Captain Obvious. It's now
the next day.
and there appears to be a problem. Now, when I ordered this frame, I thought I bought the one that most closely resembled the measurements I took of the outline of the tickets, which was 31 inches by 18 inches. This frame is 24 by 36. I don't know how I went so wrong. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot this.
One eternity later.
I may have an idea. Since the theater is shaped after a pyramid, I'm curious if I can make some sort of configuration pyramid shaped on this frame and try to fill in some of the extra space with maybe like the legacy remains or some sort of tagline like that. Well, doesn't hurt to try. Maybe if I turn it to landscape. And I can use the yellow tickets for the corners. Hop. Something like this might just work. Maybe if I make the edges a little more tapered, I can fit in quite a few tickets over each other, and then I can add some sort of cool design for the sides here. But yeah, I think this might be the solution. Crazy. I think the oldest ticket I have still is The Hobbit 2 from December 20th, 2013. Wow. Now, the next step is I have to find a backing to adhere all the tickets to and some material that allows me to write or add on pictures for the blank space up at the top of the pyramid. Wonder if the garage has anything. I'm in the garage, and I may have found what could work as a backing. This piece of cardboard. Will this work? Well, the cardboard's definitely large enough, but is it thin enough? No,
No, it wasn't.
Now that all the tabs are up, let's see this baby fall. Oh.
Walk like an Egyptian.
You know what may actually work perfect? If I use the back of this poster for the ticket adherence. You know what I see right here? I got a tape measure and double-sided tape. The only two things you need besides, as MacGyver would say, duct tape to get a project done. From what I've measured, each of these little white tickets is exactly 3 inches and the larger yellow ones are 3 1/4. So I'm trying to build the base of the pyramid off of that. It looks like I'll be going 4 white tickets wide with the caps being yellow tickets. We'll see how this turns out. It looks good, but it's not very pyramid shaped. I think I need a little bit more of a taper and maybe 2 more to the left of that yellow ticket. I think I got it. Check this out. I just had the idea that I'm going to do a black outline around the tickets so then it's able to have them pop and give more depth. I think that's what I'm going to go with. The last thing is just what 2 words I'm going to put for the top. If it's never forgotten, lasting legacy, a play on words with something about pharaohs or tombs or King Tut or buried treasure. So we'll think about that. Write in the comments what you would put if you were in charge of this. But
Thinking about tagline ideas, a little ChatGPT search wouldn't hurt.
now I just created a very mathematical and precise model that was by no means rushed and may consist of inaccuracies to base my model on. What's cool is there are 66 total tickets that I will be working with. Now it's time for me to draw the outline of the pyramid, and once that's done, I can attach the tickets over top. And there we have it. The first layer of the pyramid is now complete. Now for the rest of it. The time has finally come. The last ticket to place. There you go. No pressure.
There actually was a ton of pressure. The whole legacy of Pharoplex Theaters rests on your shoulders.
And there we have it. The entire Pharoplex ticket pyramid. There's only 2 more things I have to do. I need to add a little more black around the outline to really make it pop and add that 2-word byline.
Well, actually 3 things. I also have to contact the owner and find a way to give him the gift. Which shouldn't be a problem. Right? Right?
You have the owner's phone number, right?
No.
This could be a problem. I think I may have found a solution. Although it turns out my mom does not have the owner of Pharoplex Theaters' number, I do have another connection. His son. So I think I'm going to shoot Luke a text and see if he can end up getting me his dad's contact info so we can schedule the package handoff. Hey Luke, it's Landon. I've created a really cool gift.
Stop! Basically, this would have been a really cool text montage where I reached out to his son and then his son contacted me back and we got in contact with his dad and whoa, I can hand off the gift. But this is real life. And in real life, things don't go as you plan. His son never contacted me back. I still didn't have the contact info for his dad. And fortunately, a family friend visited and he had his dad's contact, and somehow miracles do happen. This is fantastic. Now I hope that the owner actually responds to me and he doesn't see me as just some scammer.
It's late at night now. I thought I'd finish the project in the morning, but the idea hit me. The text is going to say Pharaoh's Legacy, playing on the words of Pharoplex and the legacy of these tickets and how they impacted me in my childhood. But at a challenge, I could not find any stencils in the house, so I printed out this online template for stencils and used my trusty old X-Acto knife right here to try to etch out the letters. And it's actually looking pretty good. Check this out.
Walk like an Egyptian. walk like an Egyptian.
Are you ready? I'm so excited to see how this turned out. Let me grab it. Here it is. 11 years of movie tickets in a single pyramid. Wow. Guys, I was genuinely concerned. It has been over a week since I first contacted the owner of the theater and heard crickets. But we are now in luck. I just got off the phone with the owner and he agreed to meet me tomorrow afternoon to let me hand him the gift. This is going to be exciting and a great way to start off the new year strong. Next time you see me, I'll be driving to Ferroplex.
It's good to see ya. Howdy, howdy. I love it. The little segue. Welcome to the green screen room. This is definitely mine. I can film it now. I am now here with the owner of Ferroplex, Joe McLean, ready for the great reveal. Cue epic backdrop. No. But after countless minutes of hard work, now we are revealing something that took 11 years in the making.
Oh my gosh, those are movie tickets.
A Ferroplex movie tickets
Oh,
pyramid
wow.
in honor of Pharaoh's legacy.
It's a pyramid. That's
So it's fun. Yeah, looking at close, The Hobbit 2 is the oldest ticket here from 2013 actually, yeah.
But
Conventional.
Hobbit 2, when we showed that, that was, we did run it in, and you got Hobbit 3 there also.
Yes.
But we ran all of those in 48 frame, high frame rate, 3D, and we were the only theater in the state that could play it.
That's
that
incredible.
way. But yeah, the 3D was amazing on that one there. It was as good as Avatar, the original.
The quality.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of the 3Ds were kind of so-so, but yeah, that is so cool. You got Big Hero 6 on there.
But yeah,
That's like a legacy piece there. Yeah, definitely it's going to go up out front.
I love it.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished. It can get hung up. This project helped me realize that although growing up means moving on, it doesn't mean leaving everything behind. Sometimes the best gifts are made from the memories we steward and carry forward. The joy we can bring to others in that is a blessing. Remember, there's always a way to create something new out of the old. And as always, ad Miliora, toward better things. If you liked this video, there's a good chance you're going to like this one, where I go to a large university and get students to challenge me. I'll see you there.